Hi, I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Now just before I dive in there and pull your cards for today, collective, I'd just like to say I am an experienced and professional, holistic and spiritual counsellor and mentor, and I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as spiritual and holistic counselling and mentorship, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. Just check the details in the description box below this video for more information. So let's dive in there and let's see what messages the cards have for you for both you and your person's love journey thus far. Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. All right. Okay. So you're coming in with the Empress card, and you are also coming in with the Strength card here in your reading. Well, how these two cards are coming in is that they're coming in as what you're up to, okay? And it's also coming in as what your person is doing here to come towards you. I want to make sure I nail that one here for you. So coming in with the Empress card, you're coming in with both Libra and Taurus energy here, okay? And coming in with the Sun card, you're also coming in with Leo here. I just wanted to make sure I nail this one for you. All right. So for yourself here, what I'm picking up there, guys, is that you're doing what you want to do. It's like here in your reading, you're taking action, the strength and the courage to take action here. You're building as well, is what it's saying, but this isn't on a big scale here. It's kind of coming in as you're getting things ready, yeah, so that you live the life that you want to live, is what it's saying here. But what it also talks about here in your reading, it also comes in as being the choice because of the actions that you are taking, being the choice. Now this is, of course, it's about your person, but it also comes in as other things here. There are opportunities here, guys, is what I'm getting. See, it's not about sitting there and waiting for these opportunities to come in. This is actually coming in as taking that action here when you're coming in with the Strength card. Yeah, of course, it does involve you coming out of a stuck or lack mentality here. And that lack and stuck mentality can also come about or be about, here guys, your confidence in yourself, your confidence to take the correct action here. I want to say being worthy, seeing yourself as worthy, but it's more like deserving here in your reading. It comes in as what you're putting out, all right? It's creating positive, is what I'm getting, a positive flow here. Yeah. Oh, I would say with the Strength card and some of these actions, but these actions have to do with the passionate endeavour. These actions have to do with your inner happiness here. It does make you nervous. The ego here, guys. Now, what I also get in terms of your person here in your reading is that they are definitely thinking about it here. They do see you as a catch here, guys. as opposed to just saying, oh, they see you as the Empress here. But there's more to it than just that, if I was to break it down a lot more. So what I also pick up here, it's about what you're doing in your everyday life here. How you live life is what it talks about. You're a very busy person here. Very busy. But this busyness, like I said, it has to do with, it can be seen, another way of seeing it is as establishing yourself here. It does talk about grounding here, guys. But this grounding has to do with, like I said, planting positive seeds. But these seeds that you're planting has to do about, or is about, your inner happiness. It is coming in as a passionate endeavor here. So you've already made a choice, is what I'm picking up here, guys, to live. That's what it's saying. To live a certain way. You were already taking the action, okay, for things to grow in your life here. All right, guys, it's like you, I want to break that down so that you understand what I'm talking about here. So let's say you have your own business and you're working that business here, guys. But you also have a side hustle. Is that the best way to say it here? You also have a separate business as well. So there is also something else that you're putting your time and attention into here. Then you also have your health and well-being here. So what are you doing there? It can come in as strength, endurance, stamina. It can also come in as exercising here, guys. And then you're also coming in with your nutrition in a sense here. That's what I'm getting with the strength card here. See, and that's the new beginning for yourself here, is to do things for yourself, by yourself here, not waiting for your person, is what it kind of says here. But what you're doing is, here in your reading, I don't know if it's that motivating factor here, guys, but what you're doing is to be the choice. That's what I'm getting. Oh, I do get you would be attracting a lot of attention at this time, whether it would be positive and negative here. But coming in with the strength card, there's that push to keep going. I love the strength card, which is why your person sees you now. Sees you. I think they've always seen you here, guys, but it's coming in as, now they're thinking about making the choice in a sense here. But see, the choice for your person is actually to choose themselves. I want to pull some more cards here, guys, before I keep going here in your reading. All right. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I know it's the strength to build on your own, but what it also talks about there in your reading is, yeah, to build on your own, but to be true, to be correct in the way that you build, and to be accountable, responsible. Here, all of that's coming in with both the Empress and the Strength card. For your actions here, the way that you invest, the way that you interact with other people, here you're also coming in with discipline. Here, guys. and ambition here. All right. And study. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what else, eh? All right. Ooh. Okay, so you were coming in with the Seven of Pentacles, you were coming in with the Crown Chakra, and you also have Temperance here in your reading. Everything that I spoke about, guys, that's what these three cards are talking about here in your reading. Yeah, of course, it's an obstacle and a challenge because it has to be done properly. Here, guys. It can't be just done off a whim here. Yet there is no set guideline in a sense here, guys, but there is. It's like there's a hidden tick list in a sense here. See, things need to be done. Positive seeds need to be planted here. You just can't go out there and hope that things are going to go in your favor here, guys. And I'm not saying that it's not. To go out there and start some kind of passionate new endeavor here. What it's telling me here in your reading is that you have to allow for it to grow. But what it also talks about here in your reading, guys, especially when it comes to these positive seeds, and these positive seeds could very well be a business and a side business, all right? It needs to be nurtured and it needs to be cared for. Here in your reading. And the best way in which you are going to do that is, what I'm picking up here, guys, is by looking after your own health and well-being. I do get with the Seven of Pentacles coming in here is holding off, not putting certain things in place here, thinking about it. You know, you may have mulled it over in your head. Should I do it? Or should I wait? Is it going to work out? The Seven of Pentacles here. But coming in with the Crown Chakra, what it's kind of saying there is, it's like, get a move on. You know, that Crown Chakra and Temperance, it's like lighting a fire and, well, a matchstick under your butt here, guys. To, you know, get up, get moving. Come on, now's the time to do it. Yeah, I did speak about confidence here and, you know, self-confidence, because of course there would be negative self-talk here, guys, if you're coming in with the Seven of Pentacles here. See, because you have to motivate yourself. Nothing's going to motivate you here. No one else is going to motivate you here. You need to do it for you. If this is what you were wanting to do, that's what it's saying. I do get with the Crown Chakra, some of the ideas that you were coming up with here mean you have to step outside of a comfort zone. Hence why I was saying you've got to do things by yourself now, here in your reading. And a lot of what you would do here, in terms of passionate endeavours, in terms of, you know, following it through, here in your reading, it does come in as, you know, gaining confidence once you do it. See, confidence isn't going to come in and then you can go and do it here. Yeah, you can be motivated to do it, all right, guys, or inspired, but you do have the strength cards, okay, the willpower here to do it, and then, you know, gaining your confidence in oneself once you've taken the action, once you've actually done it here. And then you have, you know, another patience card coming in with Temperance, and that's what Temperance means here, guys, is to allow it to grow here, but you need to be aware that you need to nurture, you need to cultivate it here. So there is still, well, in a sense here, guys, there is still learning, more learning you could be doing about how to master your craft here. See, it's like, can I do it? Can I do this? It's about trusting in oneself here, guys, learning to trust. Instead of putting things off here. It's quite easy to put things off and say to yourself, well, I'm tired. I've had a long day. Here. I'm not saying you can't have an hour's rest, all right, or 2 hours rest, but know that once that rest time is up, you need to keep moving forward. Here, forward, you've got to keep at it, guys. That's what your cards are saying. That's why you need the Strength card here in your reading. And if this was your person, if these 3 cards were pertaining to your person, well, it kind of comes in as the same here, guys. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Your person has to take the step here to choose themselves, but they have to make this choice purely for them. And then once they make the choice, once they choose themselves here, guys, they still have to look after oneself. They still have to care here and nurture. It does come in as unconditional love for your person. Yeah, they've been thinking about it for, I think, a bit too long now. Some kind of action needs to happen if they are wanting this. But in their mind, the focus is purely on you, here, you the collective, but for them, the focus needs to be on themselves here. Okay? All right, let's keep going. Okay. Ooh. So you have the 6 of Pentacles, you have the heart chakra, and you were also coming in with the moon card here. I would liken the heart chakra and the moon card to self-worth, self-confidence here, guys. Yeah. Trusting in oneself here. To follow your passions and desires, your inner happiness here in your reading. I mean, now's not a time to slip. Now's not a time to think, should I, can I, all of that kind of stuff happening here. This is what I'm also picking up here, guys. Now is the time to take some kind of action here, an action, a step forward here, guys, and invest. This is both you and your person, and invest in yourself so that you can build your passionate endeavors here. What makes you happy here in your reading. See, what it talks about here in your reading is that, well, I'll take it as both you and your person, you haven't let each other go yet, but you are also holding back from each other. But the holding back for you coming in with the Empress, what it talks about there in your reading is, well, I've got shit to do. I need to make sure certain things are happening for me and for you the viewer. I need to make sure I can build my business. I need to make sure I have a side business here. It's coming in that way. I need to make sure my health and well-being is good here in your reading. I'm not saying that you can go towards your person at any time here, guys. All right. that's how it's coming in here in your reading. I'm still holding on to what I need to do, what I need to build here, my stability here in your reading. That's what I'm getting with you, the viewer. Okay, now for your person, it all comes down to the decision here. The choice, the decision, the movement here in your reading. There are a lot of intense emotions happening here, guys, is what it's talking about. I was going to say your person may feel a little bit uncomfortable, and even yourself, by these feelings that you have, these emotions that you have for each other. Okay. You may not want that to be, thank you, you may not want that to be that motivating factor, is what I'm getting. Your person misses you here. And what I pick up there, guys, is that nothing can kind of fill that emptiness that your person is feeling at this time. See, only they can fill their emptiness. Only they can fill the void. This isn't about you filling the void here, guys. All right, let's go. Let's see what advice the cards have for you. All right, you were coming in with that. Wow. Okay, so you were coming in with the High Priestess here in your reading, as within, as without. Here, it is. It's when I spoke about in the beginning about planting these positive seeds here, and I also spoke about what you put out is what you're getting back in. Well, both these cards, as above, so below, talks about that. Here, guys, it's a better way of explaining it. Yeah. It talks about, you know what you need to do here, okay? If you are wanting to bring your dreams, your desires here, guys, into your reality. But I do get you're already doing that here. You do follow your internal compass. Stop doubting. Maybe a better way of saying it. Stop doubting your internal compass here. That Empress card could also come in as grounding here. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for your reading. And thank you for watching. Book an image reading with me, as I'm not just a tarot reader. And I'll catch you later. Bye.